Hi, in this video, we're going to talk about compliance and how to access sample forms and documents. So the first thing you're going to do is log into your account. And then from the main client interface page, you'll see this big banner. It says sample forms and documents. And below will be links to download each of the sample forms that we have available within your client interface. And so the multi-state is pretty much good for every state except for the ones listed below, where we have state-specific forms for each of these. And then we have a drug screening authorization, pre- and post-adverse action notices, and then state law disclosures. And then we have several links to additional resources, such as the Summary of Rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act in both English and Spanish, obligations of users, consumer identity theft rights, user requirements, and of course, a guide to assisting victims of identity theft. And then for tenant screeners, we have a disclosure and authorization form for tenant, and adverse action for tenant, and then additional notices for tenancy, similar to above, the summary of rights, the obligations, consumer identity theft rights, and of course, user security requirements. One important disclaimer when it comes to compliance is that these disclosure and authorization forms we offer as sample documents, but you, of course, will need to work with your local qualified counsel to ensure that the forms meet your specific end uses and needs. The rules and laws change across the country constantly, and so it's incumbent upon you to make sure that the information that you're using with your applicants is legal and up to date as far as your local jurisdictions are concerned. Now, we do our very best to make sure that these get reviewed by our legal counsel, but we can't possibly incorporate all the changes that happen across the country, and so please make sure you talk to your specific legal counsel to ensure that any forms that you use are compliant and up to date with regards to your local regulations.